should never hit a woman. A lot of guys said equal rights, equal fights. They wanted to know, what's the difference whether your attacker's a man or a woman? Look, in a life or death situation, or if you're truly in danger, you need to do whatever you need to do. No one's questioning that. But in any self-defense situation, regardless of whether your attacker is a man or a woman, you need to use the minimum force necessary to get the job done. Punching somebody in the face is the nuclear option. You can bust their jaw, you can break their eye socket, or you can even kill them if they hit their head on the curb. Against a smaller, weaker opponent, you should always try to find other ways to control them or defuse the situation.
And I agree, one punch shouldn't worth your whole life in prison. So I say only attack if your life is actually in danger. Other than that, I'll just create some space between me and the girl. I'm not punching the girl. I'm not delusional. I know if I punch her, she's gonna die. You know?
Meanwhile,
if that is the case, I think it's extremely irresponsible to tell somebody to do something like hit her back. Just a thought. Because
hey. I did not say hit her back. I said knock that bitch out.
Which is even worse. Let me tell you. You know, like, you know,
Don't put the wrong words in her
listen,
mouth.
I'll tell you an example.
She knows what she said, dude.
No, I'll give you an example.
Equal rights, equal left. Such a telling phrase. And look, it obviously goes beyond play on words. If women want equality, let them embrace it fully. Let's make women go to the coal mines, boats in the middle of the ocean, and the sewers. Only then will they realize that equality might not be that good. In fact, today, they've got even more rights than men.
At the end of the day, I tell women this all the time, right? I told my sister this, etc. Understand that if you hit the wrong guy, he might hit you back. He might actually give you the equality that you wanted. Not every guy's gonna exercise temperance and not hit you back. Right? Me personally, if a girl hits me, I ain't hitting her back. But other guys are gonna give you the equality you asked for. So don't try it.
Yeah, there's a saying that says equal rights, equal lefts. Now, we don't hit women,
Equal rights, equal lefts.
That's a saying.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Jorge.
you know,
Again, we never advocate for violence against women,
Yeah,
etc.
never,
But
never.
some guys will take that opportunity to exercise full self-defense to the fullest extent, even if it's at the, at a female. So, ladies, never put your hands on never put your hands on a guy because you don't know what his background is.
We don't advocate for violence either. However, hitting a man is not cool. Equal rights, equal lefts. Let's check some comments. I saw a woman go after a guy once. She punched him with a closed fist and he warned her. She wound up and punched him again, and her friend jumped on his back and was scratching at his face. He pushed them off and said, "That's your last warning." They went at him again and he knocked the one throwing punches clean out. The other one ran down the street screaming for help. If a girl is stupid enough to hit a guy, expect to be hit back. She's the aggressor in the situation. I don't want to hear men are stronger, so therefore they shouldn't hit her back. No, she hit him. Tell her to keep her hands to herself. Never hit a lady. Thing is, most women are not ladies. My dad always said, you act like a man, you will be treated like a man. He raised 7 daughters into 7 ladies. I also raised my own daughters this way. I had to, because girls were out of control in public schools. Tell my 4 sons to always do the warning with any female that would test any of my sons. If she hit him, then warn her. If you do that again, I'm going to hit you back. One girl didn't believe him. She hit him 3 punches rapidly. He decked her with 1 hit. When she woke up, she came back swinging. Again, my son flattened her ass with 1 hit. By that time, the teachers finally stepped in, and yes, my son got expelled from school. I had to go to a hearing, Board of Education, to get him reinstated. 15 years later, my son is raising his 2 sons and daughter the same way. Everyone has the right to defend themselves against any type of physical assault. Guys know the consequence of hitting another man. A woman needs to understand the same. And now, not only are modern day women all about fake equality, they're about delusion. Check this out.
wait, I have a question.
What's up?
Okay, so can you be like a dominant man and not be like super traditional? Because I think that's what I like. I like dominant men, but that like they don't expect this like super like covered up like nun.
Same.
You know what I mean? Like they're dominant,
same.
so like they're like masculine men. They're just not so traditional to the point where they're like, you need to be completely covered, this and that.
Or
Well,
I like guys that are dominant.
Some guys really don't care that much. Obviously, they're not gonna want you to go out. No guy wants you to go out with your titties out, or even like just in a bikini in general. Like a man doesn't really want.
That's not true.
Well, let me ask you if
Because men, a lot of the time, like men want their women to themselves.
There's a
and that's
lot of men out there
of-
that are like
Did all the men
confident,
tell you
masculine
this?
men that are like, my is fine.
I was gonna say, were you-
That's why like
how do you know about? How do you know where
I think
all the
that's where
men's
trust
opinions
comes
are coming from? How do you know every man and what they think?
I never said every man. I said most men.
You said men don't really like. So like, how do you
I said
know?
most men would prefer
How do
their
you know that
girlfriend.
most men?
Hold on, let her finish, please. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Most men would prefer their women to not be showing off their bodies 24/7.
How do you know that?
Some guys think
Most
it's hot.
men.
Some guys do.
But like based on what evidence?
Some guys.
My friend,
most-
she's
Like
been
you
married
guys
for
said,
like 15
you guys are saying
years.
some, we're saying most.
And her
But
husband
can I see
is
the
like likes that
statistics?
shit.
Yeah,
of
like
this
we want
study?
evidence. we want proof.
Isn't
Where's
almost
so
self?
what's the percentage?
This is your opinion.
But okay, don't you think? Don't you
Well, then
think
show
it's?
us the proof.
Don't you think it's a little self-evident? Like, can you at least concede that most men don't want to date a sex worker?
No,
You think most men, so more than 50% of men, are okay with dating sex workers?
because I have 150,000 followers, and I know
That
most of them
doesn't-
would
but
love
that-
to date me. So that's like
They
a
would
lot
love
of
to
people.
you.
They would also.
But
love
think
to date
about
me,
how
I'm
every
sure.
single man watches porn and fantasizes about porn stars.
I've watched-
wait,
I've wa-
pause.
Go ahead, go
If you think most men off to you would want to date you, why is this man cheating on his wife with you and not dating you instead of breaking up with his wife?
I don't want him to do that.
I don't want
I'm
him to
talking
do
to her.
that. I agree with her though. I wouldn't want that because that would be a lot of responsibility for me, and I don't want to be tied down to any one person.
So then you must acknowledge that these men don't want to date you; they just want to fuck you or jerk off to you.
I mean, no, because I think a lot of them do want to date me. The way they talk to me on OnlyFans and how close
Well,
we get.
because
in
of
our
the way that
relationship.
you're making them feel like a certain
You're
way.
presenting
Exactly.
yourself
You're presenting-
easily, which
Yeah,
is
but
why
that's not real.
a
You
lot
don't
of
care
men
about
hate
them in
you.
a way, and all they want you to do is pop your.
That's not true. I do care about them. You have no
Pop
idea how
the
I
seal.
feel
You care
about my
about
fans.
you care about your
I
Cook,
care a lot
Kelly.
about
Cook,
them.
Kelly.
You care about your customers like that for
I
real?
100% care. I've had customers pick me up from my house and like go on dates
Because they
with
want
them.
to f you.
But
Where's the ring?
there's no ring. I'm nice
Exactly.
to my fans.
Exactly.
If you
and that's
weren't-
the goal. That should be the goal. That should be a goal to get married and have kids.
Why should that be a
I
goal?
have bigger dreams for my life than
Lem-
being a housewife.
Let me ask you this:
so-
how many men have you had escort meetings with that you didn't end up f***ing? And then subsequently had a second meetup? How many times? Have you?
Yeah.
So is that so you meet up with a man, you don't fuck him, and then you meet up with him again.
Oh yeah.
He comes back.
Yeah.
It's happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Is he
But wait,
still
hold
there?
on.
I'm sussy.
It's not all
have-
about sex all the
No,
time.
Yeah, and I have
Sometimes
had-
they like their
Because I'm
What,
totally
what the?
I'm totally foreign to this world.
You can like have a, people like
Did you
being
just say
around
squid?
us.
they're just like lonely and they just want to hang out.
Honestly, like there's like dudes that like can get women that just like us for us, and it's not always all about sex.
And
they take you out, spend money on you.
and they just want to have dinner and then part ways.
Yeah.
And they
when you
keep
build
coming
a
back.
relationship with someone like that, it's not always.
Okay, look.
So you think they don't want to f you?
Oh no, they do, but it's not always about like they
But
don't
they don't
have
think that's
to
a goal?
every time.
They don't think. But,
impression-
Yeah, no, they
but,
do.
but
They,
that's their
it's
main.
a
But
part
do
of
you,
it,
but
but
that is
it's
their
not
goal
every
though.
single-
But
it
that's their
doesn't
fantasy to go and f you.
And you go on these dates knowing that.
Knowing that they
It's
want to.
one of
So
their
you're
goals,
feeding
but
into the fantasy, knowing that you're not really gonna f them. So you're just using, like, you're basically at that point using them for their money. So how much do you really care about
I'm
your
not
fans?
saying you're not really gonna fuck them. I'm saying.
Oh, so you are gonna fuck
It
them.
happens, but they don't need it every single time.
Yeah, but they are.
They like
They
to-
like
because
f***ing
you're-
you, and the way to keep f***ing you is to do these things. So they're gonna do that.
Yeah, but that's not the question he asked. He said like, was there ever a time that they don't have to like fuck you?
But you still think they're probably hoping it is that time.
Of course
Even
they
if-
like fucking you.
Okay.
They like you.
Okay.
You like fucking your girl, right?
So do you
Yeah,
think their
my
goal
wife I
is-
fuck all the time.
Yeah.
But I married her. I
You
put a
love
ring
other
ring
things
on
about
her.
her too, right?
I put a ring on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a fucking fly
But you
swatter
love
or
other
some shit.
things
in
too,
there.
right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
just
all
things
about
like
that.
Fucking
Like,
harassing everybody. Okay,
Most men don't want their women advertising themselves for other men. My brain hurts so bad when I hear a woman that can't make a sentence without using the word like 15 times. It just literally blows my mind. Incredible. My blood is boiling. Thank God I don't live in the same country as these women. The fact we live on the same planet is scary enough. America, don't let these women out, I beg. I have bigger dreams than being a housewife. Like what? Being a sex object for thousands of men who don't care about you or what happens to you? Or being alone when you're 50? Being a housewife is the life. I've been married to my husband for 14 years. I asked him, would you rather I dress more conservatively or more provocative? He of course said I can dress however I prefer, but his preference is for me to be more conservative. Men who want wives are not looking for provocative women. If you aren't ready to be what it takes to be a wife, you should shut up about wanting a relationship and men to commit to you. Provocative clothing sends a message that you're sexually available. It's the point of that way of dressing. What husband wants a wife sending societal signals that she's sexually available? I mean, I guess Destiny. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.